Good morning, afternoon and evening my crazies. My name's Angela, I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady and welcome back to this week's Whips, Bits and Chat. It is number 116. Oh, it's going quick. Alright, so come on, let's go and have a nose at what I've got for you today. So first up, as always, is our video roundup with a little explanation as to why I did things the way I did things as we go along. Okay, so our first video up this week was the Stitch a Week, and it was number 25, the Mosaic Cactus Square, which is this one just here. Yep, I've still got my ends attached. There will be another video coming up later on in the month that will show you how to hide these ends so that we're able to join it to the blanket lovely. And of course, if you are upsizing your project, this one was in the background and it is a 2x2 repeat, and again you'll be able to use that tutorial to tidy up these edges and hide them away nicely. But I haven't started it yet, so that's always going to be sometime later on in the month. Other stuff going on, right? But that was week 25. Now that got moved to Monday. My normal upload day for the Stitcher weeks are actually on Tuesdays for any new crazies that have joined the channel. There's been loads of you, but the reason I decided to do it on the Monday was Courtney said, do us a favour girl, give me a week off. So I was like, okay, I will move it over to the Monday so it coincides with your Mosaic Mondays. So thank you ever so much, gorgeous Courtney at Fiberfox Studios for agreeing to let me have a go with that pattern, or should I say modify that pattern, because her original one is dinky and works beautifully for bags. Now she also has videos on her channel showing you how to do it in the round. Mine wasn't. Mine was a flat. Here you go, here's the basic, because I'm still learning. The next video up was a book review. It was The Ultimate Crochet Bible by Jane Crowford. Now, or Crowford. I've still got that book here because I haven't taken it back yet. I borrowed it from my local library. Now, I've been searching and searching for a book that has information, and that's pretty much what this book is. It is a 10-ton of information. So if you are new to crochet, or you just want to see if you're doing things the same way as others, or I don't know, whatever reason, and you're looking for something that's a more technical book, that one is ideal and still available in lots and lots of different countries. There's probably more than what was on the back of the layer book. Then our last video up was the Throwback Friday. This one was number 66. Yes, I have said in the past I'm not going to do Throwback Fridays every Friday anymore, because my old crazies had already seen the videos. So I've just brought out this one for this week because I didn't have a lot going on, and I thought it would be nice to show some of the newer crazies, some of the old stuff that they may not have seen yet, or when they opened up all my files and saw that I had so many videos, thought no, I'll just start from here. So for the new crazies, the throwback series is a brilliant way for you to skip all the long-winded stuff that I bang on about in videos, because what I do is I cut them down and just give you the gist of the video. So if it is a tutorial, you get the opening section of the tutorial that shows you the item. If it is a Throwback Friday, I cut out like the competitions and the other stuff that's really not interesting anymore, and I do things like that. And if it's a book review, I just show you the first little bit. If you like it, there's always the I buttons that are sitting up here that are attached to those videos that will then take you through to the original, so you can watch it in the full amount. So I still think the Throwback Fridays are a nifty way of speeding through all my old content, if you decided to do so. Oh, my brain and my tongue are not working in unison today, are they? Also, of course, on today's video, there is iButtons. So all of the videos and channels that I'm talking about will be either in the I button or the description box down below. I've only got room for 5 up there, you see. So I've got to be a bit choosy. Right, so let's get on with the next bit. Okay, I have an apology. Now, here's the issue. My internet has been very, very wonky this week. It's a lovely word, isn't it? They are putting new cabling in to the estate where I am for super duper fast broadband. And since they have done that, my broadband has been sporadic. I think that's the term. But basically, it's been it's been rubbish, and it's dropping out. Okay, even as far as if one of us uses the downstairs toilet, we can't risk closing the door just in case. So no one uses it now. We go upstairs. But we thought it was down to the connection within the house, because every time we close that door, the internet would drop. But it isn't. It is actually down to the internet outside. So at the moment, our provider is looking into it for us. So when it comes to uploading stuff, I have to really hope for the best. And when I'm over on people's lives now, I say, hello, if I disappear, it's because my internet's off. So that's why the live that would have been this week got cancelled. Luckily, I hadn't advertised it loads and loads. Actually, I hadn't advertised it at all. But what I did do was I have put a little message up on the community tab, apologising for, of course, there not being a live. Check the community tab again, because there is a competition attached to that community tab. I'm leaving it open a bit longer. At the moment, there's only 2 comments on it. So there's not many winners to choose from, is there? I like to try and give away more than one pattern, but I need more entries. It's as simple as that. So hit that community tab in a few moments, and once this video has finished, and get your entry in so that you can win, have the chance of winning a winners only pattern. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, the winner only patterns were made up over a year ago now. They are corner to corners, and they are picture corner to corners, but the problem was I'd made them up and I was so chuffed with them until I found out that I would be breaking a copyright to sell them. But what I can do is give them away as gifts. You guys can make them, you can send me pictures, and I can show off your work. Bonus, that's a bit I like anyway. And what I do suggest is that you give, if you're going to make it for somebody, do it to give away and don't do it to sell. Okay, because if you sell, you're the ones that will get done for it, not me. No. Yeah, so that's why they are winner only patterns. Okay, now you have opportunities over time to win winner only patterns. Your best bet's hitting a live or commenting on videos. Okay, or like the standalone videos. And I also run the opportunity to get what's called a vault pass. Now, I only offer up 1 pattern a month, maybe 2, the 1 pattern over 2 months, like I have just been doing, because I'm starting to run a bit low. And I don't want to make more. I don't want to spend time making patterns that I can't flog. So yeah, it's sort of, you've got the opportunity to win it normally, but if you miss out, of course, you can always jump in for the winner only, for the vault passes, which give you the opportunity to choose from all of the ones that I have shown in the past. But I am a bit sneaky on it. I don't normally show you what the image is. I will just give you a clue to it. But of course, I'm a bit sneaky as well. So on that post, on the community tab, it says it's got extra pictures, and if you scoot through them, you'll see the one that I'm talking about. Now for the apology bit. I've been uploading different tutorials over this week, and it turns out that when I had set up certain videos, it hadn't gone through because the internet had dropped, and I'd forgotten to double check, thinking I was perfectly safe and everything was fine. Yeah, so the crochet tutorial for the Pride Bucket hat did actually come up and spend some time on the channel this week. It's not meant to be, it's meant to be coming on at the end of this month, because I'm needing to make videos. There's something going on with our family at the moment, which means that I may be away from my computer for a reasonable amount of time. So I've decided I need to postpone that one until I know whether I'm going to be here or not to help answer questions. Okay, so that's why that tutorial has been postponed. Sorry to be a pain, but family first. Now, as my old crazies know, my channel is a positive channel, and if it's not nice news, I don't share it. So please don't ask, please don't send prayers or anything like that, because you don't know what it's about. At some point I may tell you, or I may not. It just depends, okay? So let's forget about that last little section and we'll get on to some more positive stuff. Alright, so I'd like to thank everybody that has watched this week's Stitch a Week. It's been amazing. The thing has taken off compared to other video tutorials that I've put out on the channel. I know it's down to our Courtney, but she won't admit it. But so this week I sat down with me leftover green and me leftover white, because it's only out of yarn, so I'm not bothered if I destroy it. I'm not bothered if it gets binned, because it's rubbish. And I thought, right, I'm going to make up another pattern. Yeah, it's not going as well as I planned. I know I said this is positive. This is a sarcastic positive. Can you tell what it is? I sent an image to Courtney and said, I've got an idea for a blanket, and I'm going to run it past you. And she's like, go on then. So I did, and she'd said, oh, that's a really, really good idea. Run with it. So I started running with it, and it's multiple patterns, and it would be a stitch along sort of style blanket. Okay, that was meant to be the last row. There's your clue. And now it's not just a simple V repeat. This was meant to be on a bigger patch, so it was meant to be quite small. Can any of you guess what it's meant to be? If any of you get it, you get a vault pass. It is that simple. Because poor Courtney, bless her, she couldn't suss it. Everybody else I've shown it to can't work out what it's meant to be. So yeah, it looks like a V, but it's not a V. Can you guess what it is? Yeah, as I said, I need a giggle this week, and I've definitely found it. Sorry, I had to take a few minutes to compose myself. Right, so if you want to enter into this month's competition, I'm going to run this one for a month, and we'll pick the winner at the end of the month. Please read the description box down below with the rules. I'll do a quick brief for you. To enter the competitions, you need to be a subscriber to the channel. Have your subscriptions open so that I can see that you are a subscriber to the channel. This also means that I'm able to check that when the winner sends me an email, it's definitely the person that won. Make sure you put a comment in the description box down below. It's open worldwide, because the pattern of course will be sent via email. There's a few other rules that are boring down below. If you are lucky enough to be the winner, there are hoops that I make you jump to help me verify that you are the one that's won. That's also written in the description box down below. I really don't want to read that out. It takes ages. So have a nose. And don't forget to add your comment. Right, so what else have I been up to this week? Not a lot of crochet, but I did manage to go up to the pub. I shouldn't say it like that, but yeah, I celebrate. I got out of the house. I went up to the pub and joined in my local crafting groups meetup. Now, it used to be called a Stitch and group. I can't say that naughty word, but what they've done is they've actually changed the name to incorporate more crafts, because quite a lot of the girls and lads that went there do more crafts. So I finally got to go up, because normally it's on a Tuesday. live night. But they actually had changed it for me for a Wednesday, so I'm like, yay, I can go. So off I toddled up there, and I've learned now, don't bother crocheting when you're there, because you just want to talk. Well, personally for me, I just want to talk and I just want to chat on. So I took up Max the Koala. That is another one of the corner to corner patterns that's available on the channel, and on the Ravelry shop. Now I took Max the Koala because his ends still haven't been sewn in, and he was made a year ago. Bad. Well, I'm sitting there because I thought, I can sew in ends, I can do that, and I don't have to worry. I think I only managed to sew in 6. In the end, I was just like, do you know what, I'm just going to fold this up, put it away, and just chat with everybody and see what they were doing. So that's what I did. So it was really lovely to escape the house and be surrounded by crafts, and there was loads there. We had a couple of girls knitting, a couple of girls crochet, well, quite a few girls crocheting. We had one that was pinning some material together so that when she got back she could sew up the quilted blanket that she was making. And we even had some locals come in who dye their own yarn. Well, I've actually spoken to them previously, but we'd because of COVID and bits and pieces, our conversation had stopped. So now we're talking about it again, because I really wanted to show a local yarn dyers on the channel as well. But of course I'm allergic to wool, so I'm going, when you do cotton, please do cotton, come on, do cotton, dye cotton, dye it. And he's like, and he's a married couple, and they're both sitting there giggling away going, okay, we're looking into it, we'll do it when we get home, so keep everything crossed. I might be able to show you some hand dyed cotton at some point. Get on with it, gang. Yeah, so as I was saying, it was absolutely lovely. The only problem was the pub had to kick us out because we was enjoying ourselves so much, because we hadn't seen each other for over a month. So yeah, we got there at like 7, and they were kicking us out at 11:30 going, please can you leave now, please go, we love you, but come back next month. Right, now it's time for the bestest bit. It is to pick the winner from one of last month's competitions. Now the first one up, I can't remember if I've got more, I will have to double check, but the first one up is from the 16,000 sub giveaway, which is now closed. Now this one was running between the beginning of the month, and it closed on the 30th of June at midnight. So I am now at 10:25 on the 1st. Okay, so there was a text that you need, a secret word that you needed to put in to your comment, which was of course Liam, because the question was, who was the sneaky toe rag that popped in to say hello? And it was Liam the dog. So I have finally found a random comment picker that's hopefully going to work. Yay, I finally got a random comment picker that works without me having to upload stuff. Okay, so I can't show you it, it's got nothing fancy, there's no flashing or anything. The flashing one now wants me to download, by the way. Right, so I popped in the URL, I've put in the filter word Liam in capital letters, well, the first letter capital. It says that we have, where is it? It did say, where's it gone? 32 comments that were in, and that does sound about right as well. So let's click the button and see who flashes up. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, so the winner is Sandra John. She's saying, hi Angela, congratulations on reaching this milestone of 1,600 subscribers. Liam is a cute dog. So congratulations, darling, you have done it. I will also do a screenshot and pop that on screen now for you. Right, so congratulations, darling. Sandra, what I need you to do is, one, read the description box on how to claim. It's down below. And then can you pop a comment on this video saying you're the winner? Then find me over an email popping in that you are the winner to the 1,600 giveaway. And what was it? And then we will discuss sort of what pattern you would like for me to send over. I will also give you a code word. That code word you will need to add to the end of the comment that you put on this video by hitting that change button or whatever it is. I'll explain it more later. Brain is shutting down again. But yeah, congratulations, darling. I'll help you jump through any hoops you need to. Just find me over that claiming that email as soon as you find out you've won. Congratulations, babe. Right, that is it for competition winners for this month. So congratulations again, darling. All right, now it's for the extra best bit, the bit that I enjoy more. Sorry to say, it is your photographs. So come on, let's go and see who has sent in what this week. And then, when I was nosing around for pictures, I found that Spring had actually sent us a gorgeous photograph of this week's mosaic crochet square. So congratulations, darling. I'm in shock. You had it done in next to no time. I am so chuffed. Thank you ever so much for sending it in. And she said, here is the weekly square with a few extra stitches, and she's also twisted the tails for a fringe. So of course Spring is, I don't think, intending to use this one in a blanket. She's planning to use it for something else. What was it, Spring? Tell us in the description box down below. Come on, let's have a look at it. It's super cool. Right, so that is it for me for this week. I'm sorry there's not a great deal, but hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll have some more interesting and fun stuff for you next week. So I'm trying out a different ending, hence why I've got it written down on my chocolate block. So stay chilled, stay happy, and keep crafting. Goodbye for now, everybody. Ta-ra!